Hello everyone. Today we will discuss an important topic of accounting, that is asset. So what are the issues will be discussed here? Number one, the asset in common sense, that is how general people sees asset. Number two, what are the conditions to be fulfilled to become an asset in accounting? Not all the common sense asset will be accounting assets. How we discuss it. Some tricky issues relating to recognition of assets in accounting, especially related with ownership and control, and definitely with some examples. First of all, these are the financial statements elements. Today's discussion point is asset. So in common sense, we call something as an asset which is valuable and on which we have ownership. Normally, furniture, money, personal car, and blah blah. Let's take a quiz. It's a mandatory. So, fill in the blanks with one of the three options. Take some time. I hope you have already selected your answer. Now we'll see what is the correct answer. So correct answer is control over, not ownership, not physical existence. Why not physical existence? Because there are some intangible assets. But question is that why not ownership? Why only control over? Let's see an example. For example, you have purchased a new phone and you are returning back to your home. In the meantime, before you reach to your homes, you have met a person in the road, and he took away your phone, and that means your phone has been hijacked. So in that case, you have the packet of your mobile phone with related stuffs like charger and earphone. It's like something. So the hijacker did not take all the stuffs. He just took the mobile phone from you and ran away. You have the ownership documents with you. That means if you go to the court, you can prove that you are the owner of this mobile. But as long as you don't have the control over this phone, you cannot call it your asset in accounting right now. If you go to the court and you find out the hijacker and recover the phone, then that will become your asset at that point of time, because at that point of time you will get back your control over the asset. But at this moment, as you don't have the control, you cannot recognize this phone as a new asset, though you have the ownership. Now I think you clear that why control is more important than ownership in asset. So now the question is how we can see that we have the control over an asset. Indication number one, if you can use any asset as per your wish, you can direct the asset as per your wish. There is none or nobody can restrict you to use that asset or move the asset from one place to another. That means you have the control over the asset. Or you have the right to prevent others to use the asset. That means you have an asset. For example, you have a mobile phone and you have full control over your mobile phone, and you can prevent others to use your phone, that means you have the control. If you can prevent others to use your asset, it is also an indication that you have control over. Number 3, though ownership is not mandatory, but if you have ownership and control, ownership is one of the good indications that you might have control over that asset. So, control is very important. Number 1 condition. Number 2 conditions is that to become an asset, that resource should give you future economic benefit. If any resource have potential future economic benefits, and that benefits definitely need to be flow to your entity. In earlier example, you have the mobile phone, but hijacker took the phone. That mobile phone has the future economic benefit, but not to you. As a result, that is not asset to you. It might be asset to you, that hijacker. So future economic benefit is very important, and that should be flow to your entity. How we can perceive future economic benefit? Through use, we can use and get the benefit, or we can sell the asset, get the cash flow. And third, we can exchange our asset with liabilities to settle liabilities. So in that case, definitely it is also a benefit. This is condition number 2 need to be fulfilled, and condition number 3 is very fundamental, which is money measurement concept. That the cost of the assets need to be determined reliably, so that we can record the asset in that value. So now the conditions for becoming an asset is 3 conditions. If you want to recognize anything as an asset in your books of accounts, you have to fulfill all the 3 conditions. If any of 3 conditions, any one of the 3 conditions cannot be fulfilled, you cannot recognize the asset. So now come to the definition. An asset is economic resource controlled by the entity acquired as a result of the past events from which potential economic benefits will flow to the entity, and the cost can be reliably resolved. What are types? Normally, asset can be non-current, current, or tangible, intangible. We'll discuss more in the next video. However, today our discussion point was asset, and I hope you have understand properly. If you have any confusion or any questions, please drop your questions in the comment box. We'll come back to you shortly and give you the answer. So that's all. So stay safe. Thank you.